Hi, it's Shayo Ayola here from, I'm based in the UK, and I'm so excited to be speaking with you and sharing my story, encouraging you, um, you know, to become a victor and come out of where you've been or where you've been hiding, thinking that you can't do this. I'm a survivor. And when Gbemi reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if I could speak with the great ladies she was going to have on her event today, I gladly agreed to doing that because I know exactly where you've been. I know exactly what is going through your mind. I've been there. And, I say to people, if I could come out strong, victorious, smiling again, thriving again, fulfilling my purpose on earth, loving life, being happy, being the best mother to my three great children that I could be, then anybody can. You can. So my message to you this afternoon or this morning or this evening, I don't know what time you're going to be watching this, is a message of encouragement, is a message of inspiration, is a message of saying you've got what it takes in you to smile again. You've got what it takes to be the best you that you can be. You see, I, you know, got involved in an abusive relationship, or rather, when I started dating the guy I got married to, initially wasn't abusive. It was a few months into the relationship that I saw signs of abuse, but I didn't take it seriously. I was making excuses and I was thinking that I was sent to him to help him. I wanted to be the help that I thought he didn't have. I thought, the love I had for him would cover everything. I thought love was enough. And this is something I've heard since I got married, even in trainings and in seminars where they say that women, men, love is not enough. I know when we're much younger, it was falling in love, getting married to the man of our dreams, having great children, 5 children, six and a half children, and living happily ever after. However, I realized that yes, we may have those dreams, we may have those aspirations, but the reality is not usually always like that, especially for many of us that are from Africa or Nigeria, as the case may be. Our culture teaches us women to endure anything and everything in our marriages. Our culture teaches us that, a woman endures. In fact, the meaning of iyawo is the iya in marriage, right? Or, they teach us all of that. So you've got to endure. You've got, everybody goes through stuff in their marriages. That's what our parents would tell us. Our mom, our grandparents would say, oh yeah, yeah. Every man cheats, every man beats his wife. In fact, some would go as crazy as saying that when a man beats his wife is a sign of love. What? Where did they get that from? What I know, love doesn't hurt. Love isn't painful. Love doesn't hurt. And love isn't painful. So if for whatever reason you had that notion, that idea in your mind that love should be painful or love should hurt, it is not correct. It is not true. So love shouldn't hurt and love shouldn't be painful. Now you are watching this today because you've been in a relationship or in a situation where love has hurt. The person that was supposed to love you the most has hurt you. They've treated you cruelly. They've talked to you the way they shouldn't. It may be a case of verbal abuse. It may be a case of, psychological abuse. It could be financial abuse. It could be physical abuse. Guys, ladies, you are looking at a survivor. You're looking at a survivor. I survived it. And if I did, you can too. My message to you today is that you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You've got greatness on your inside. When God made you, He didn't make two of you. He made just one of you. And He put gifts inside of you that nobody else has. You've got to bring out your gifts. You've got to shine again because that is what God made you to do. You are a royal diadem. You are a jewel. You are a crown. And do not let somebody's opinion of you become your reality. The fact that a man thinks so lowly of you doesn't mean that that is who you are. Don't let that get to you. Don't live in that victim place that, oh, there's nothing good about me. Nobody loves me. No, 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 no. Oh, there is somebody who loves you. There is at least one man out there who is going to think the world of you. It's just that the person you were with or the person you are with is not the one, right? But there is a man out there who thinks the world of you. Right now, I don't know if you're still in that relationship or not. I hope you're not. I hope you've found a way to come out of it, right? But if you're still in there, you need to get out. You need to get out. You need to move away from relationships, from things that do not serve you, things that do not empower you, things that do not bring the best out in you. You are God's princess. You are a jewel, right? You should be treated as such. You should be given the best. You should be, you should be with somebody who brings the best out of you. You should be with somebody whose mission it is to make sure you fulfill what God created you to do. You bring out the best that is in you, and He helps and empowers you to do that. My message to you today is one of hope. It's one of restoration. It's one to say to you that you do not need to live in that place of victim anymore. You are a victor. My change started when I realized that, Shayo, hold on. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are industrious. You are awesome. You are great. You are amazing. I realized, people started saying to me outside of my marriage how great a person I was, how they'd love to spend some time with me, how they'd love to, be in business with me, how they love to do things with me. And I began to wonder, how come this man doesn't see all these great things in me? And I realized that he chose not to see. He chose not to see. But the fact that he doesn't see doesn't mean that those things are not there. And so I began to see myself in these positive lights. And obviously from what the things God had said about me, I realized that, no, Shayo, you are great. You are a jewel of inestimable value. You are awesome. You are beautiful. You've got gifts on the inside of you that the world is waiting to experience. You've got to go out and share your gifts with the world. And so I began to carry myself, a little bit taller, walk a bit taller, and just focus on the things I could change. I began to make myself better. I began to add more value to people. I began to build myself up in character, right? Build myself up in character. And of course, as I did that, my light shined more. More people were saying great things about me, which in turn fueled my self-worth. And I began to walk taller. And I realized that I'm not the one with a problem. He's the one with a problem. He's the one who cannot see. And of course, in my situation, I decided to stay in that marriage. I decided to work it out. And I did all sorts, counseling, church, all sorts. We did everything, deliverance, everything, right? However, I made the decision to walk away when I realized that the fact that I stayed in made me an enabler, made me a perpetrator as well, because we were raising children in an unhealthy environment. And God was going to turn and ask me on the judgment day that I gave you these children as a custodian. What did you do? How did you serve them? How did you bring them up in the way of the Lord? Because you wanted to become Mrs. or because you wanted to remain Mrs. somebody, you expose these children to a lifestyle of abuse. So much so that they then start perpetrating it. God forbid. I decided I was going to put a stop to that. I decided I was going to stop with me. I would not be a participant. I would not be a part of that. My children will not continue in that cycle. So I decided to put a stop to it by walking away from 13 years of marriage. And so, I don't know what your situation is. Every case is peculiar. But my message to you today is one of hope, is one of restoration. And my message to you is, do not allow somebody's opinion of you become your reality. You are better than that. You are bigger than that. You are more beautiful than that. There is somebody out there who thinks the world of you and who will travel all over the world to meet you. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are beautiful. Don't you ever forget that. And if somebody doesn't treat you that way, it has nothing to do with you. Instead, it reflects on them. They are the ones with the problem. There is nothing wrong with you. You are awesome. You can smile again. You can laugh again. You can thrive again. You can live again. Don't you ever forget that. Do not allow somebody's opinion of you become your reality. You are beautiful. Thank you for having me. I hope this video would come out okay. I had to do it last minute, so I'm recording this in my study quite late at night, so the lighting isn't perfect, but I hope you got the message. I hope it inspired you a little bit. If you want to connect with me, you can. Women would give you my name. My name is Shaya Ayola, but you can find me on Facebook. You can connect with me. I wish you the very best in your onward journey, and I hope you enjoy your makeover today. Enjoy it, release it. You are beautiful. Thank you. Bye for now.